Hey, my friends, my goodness, we are deep into week 2 of March Madness, and I am so excited to be paired with the amazing Caitlin this week. We're having so much fun getting to know each other, and I hope some of that fun is spinning over here for you today. We have so many fun giveaways, so this week I'm going to continue to add to my pot of gold. I think we currently are at 21 products. So 29 away from the first item being added. And there's so many different ways that you can go and get entered into the pot of gold. One of them, of course, is purchases. Others is commenting. I'll throw down some comment challenges and some fun games to keep it easy. But I can tell you definitely this month, if you are in the top 10, you will get entries for that. I also have a fun event this week called Baddies Let's Get Shamrocked. If you join today, you will get an entry for that as well. And then we'll just do different fun things throughout the month. But I wanted to really come on and talk with you guys about two of my favorites. So we're going to talk about ShadowSense, and this is a favorite shade I like to use in different ways. This is Oat Milk, and this is the new Pearl Glowify. So when we're going to use a color like oatmeal, we could use Candlelight, we could use any of those to go ahead and color correct under our eyes. We want to think about what shades we have under the circles of our eyes. So I'm taking Oat Milk. It has a little bit of like orange in it, which is a good match for me. And you can see how I'm going to go ahead and color correct. The great thing about ShadowSense is because it is a cream to powder shadow, you can use it in multiple ways around your face. And what I'm trying to do is just kind of lightly pat, and I want to create an upward motion. And if you didn't love that finished look, just with your fingers, you could go back in and you could just brush it out. So just that simply, you can see the difference between the two eyes. And I'm always struck by that, how easily that makes a change. And then our good friend Lori asked how I would use this as a primer on my lids. I could actually take the same shade, which is going to cancel out my kind of purple blue that I have going on in my eyes. And I would just use this as a primer and go ahead and let it set. And you can see the difference very clearly between the two eyes. And if you guys are hearing it, yes, I have been fighting a wicked, wicked head cold. I'm very excited to mix two products with you. So this is going to be the Cocoa Glowify, which is my personal favorite in the Glowify. And we're going to use this in two different ways on my face. So the first thing I want to do is I'm going to take this and I'm going to use my fingers to go ahead and use this as my contour. I'm going just a little bit below my brow bone, right? And then here as well, doing the exact same thing. So you can kind of clearly see the difference in the sides of my face. If I wanted to make that a little bit more, I could make that a little bit deeper, and I could just build that, always going up. So see immediately the difference in the dimensions of the side of my face, just that easy. But as a bonus, I know I closed it, I'm going to take this. We're going to apply this all over my lids, right? And this is my favorite shade in Cocoa. This comes in 6 shades. This makes it so easy to get ready. Now, I call these adult crayons, so you can just go in and lightly soften the edge, and you just have a beautiful bit of color. Let's say that's all the time you had, you'd be good to go. You'd be ready to kind of walk out the door. I'm going to take it a step further because I am dying to try this new shade. This is Cool Linen. I haven't had a chance to share this with you. This came out with the gorgeous Wildflower Shimmer. So let's give this a look. Oh my gosh, that's beautiful. Let's go ahead and we'll just apply her lightly to this inner part of my eye. And again, you can do this look with brushes. You can do this with your finger, kind of whatever is your comfort level. So that gave me just kind of a beautiful natural matte finish. Just want to pop it up here by adding a little bit of this is the Pearl Glowify ShadowSense stick. We'll take it and bring it here under my brow just to kind of illuminate and lighten. And then let's go ahead and use this kind of as my highlight as well. And let's not forget our blush. We can use this beautiful Desert Rose ShadowSense, just a gorgeous, gorgeous shade to wear. And we can just take that, right, just a little bit below where I contoured. Now you could blend this with your fingers, always going up. And you would just get a beautiful natural look. But I'm not done. So I can actually take another ShadowSense color. This is going to be rustic brown. And I could use this to lightly fill and shape my brows. So again, I want you to keep in mind, this is all going to be cream to powder. So when you're shaping your brows, you want to find the very center of your pupil to make the arch of your brow and then go out. Now, I do keep very full brows. That's just kind of my thing. They've always been that way. I can age myself by talking about who I was compared to, but you can just then kind of go ahead and lightly fill out, right? You don't want anything too dark to kind of keep them natural, and then you can just brush them out, right? And you can just kind of see the difference. I also, as another bonus, could take this rustic brown, and I can make a little baby wing, right? Just like that. And that's all just with ShadowSense. Please let me know if you have any questions about the techniques I used here, and I look forward to sharing more of this with you.